Yeah, I'm not liking the mage. But to be honest, the mage is pretty bad. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Okay, if you see, I know this is the game. This is the next game in the playthrough that we're playing. I know you see continue game up here. Basically, what happened was I started the playthrough. I was 23 minutes in and realized that my OBS was not capturing the game screen. So all you saw was my audio and none of the video. So what we're going to do, I've already got all the options set up, so we're just going to start a new game since we're only 23 minutes in. Basically, it was just the intro. And I guess we're going to go ahead and start the intro now. It looks like it didn't save, actually. It was supposed to save. No, the subtitles are on. I don't know why it didn't come up there.
This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped.
What just happened?
You called me. So here I am.
And I guess this is a good thing because I spent a lot of time.
I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the one that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here? Hello? Anyone here?
So as I was saying before they started talking, or before she started explaining, I'm glad that I'm actually kind of glad that I didn't record the audio because I was explaining a lot of stuff that may have spoiled something. internal lockdown in effect. Building lockdown in effect. Multiple containment breaches detected. Multiple building shifts detected. Head of research override. HRA protocol activated. So I was explaining a lot of stuff because, as I mentioned, I have played this game before on console. I'm playing this now simply because I could not play Returnal. I don't have a PlayStation 5, and they don't plan to have any more in until like 2022. So I figure until it comes on PC, which eventually it will, I hope. I'm gonna play Control for now, but I'm also gonna do something else. I'm gonna try something else. As far as playthroughs are concerned, and you'll understand that more later on in the week. All I'll say is this: if you have questions about what's going on in the game, put them in the comments section, and if it is explained further on in the game, I'll tell you it's explained further on in the game. If it's not, or if it won't spoil something further in the game, then I'll answer it right away. Keep note of these faces. Again, this game is basically based on conspiracy theories. It's kind of like SCP Containment Breach, but it's based on like actual conspiracy theories that are circling in the real world.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
And I also explained in the part that didn't get the game out of game video. The collectibles explain a lot of the story. So I'm not gonna read. Some of them are pretty long, so I'm not going to read every single one of them. But I will put them on the screen and leave them there long enough for you to pause and read them if you want to. And I'll try and collect as many of them as I can, because they do explain a lot. Is there somebody? Oh yeah, there is somebody humming back there, I noticed. Go.
Hello? Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, you are no helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
Alright. Did I knock that over? My bad.
The cell. And the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Man, I have to say it looks so much better on PC. And this is not a knock on consoles. It is just a fact. Well, it's just my opinion. I won't say it's a fact. Even though specs would back up that it's a fact. I will just say it's my opinion, just in case there are some console buffs out there. I was a fan of consoles back in the day when exclusivity was a thing, but now it's like Xbox and PS4. I mean, Xbox and PlayStation pretty much have the same, you know, they got the same games just about now. So it's come down to specs, and since it's coming down to specs, as you know, PC just beats both consoles.
Did I lose you there for a moment?
Current gen.
You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
The same messages are on the screen. As you know, as she just stated, the bureau took her brother 17 years ago. As a mission, Jesse Faden arrives at the oldest house, the headquarters of the Federal Bureau of Control, to look for answers to the mysteries of her childhood. The mysteries of her childhood will be explained further in the game. So, approved technology reminder. Alright, let's keep moving. The reason I check every room is because there are collectibles in each room, and these collectibles actually benefit the story. Like, they explain the story. So, do not disturb. Trench. And if I'm not mistaken, Trench is the director of the Bureau of Control. Federal Bureau of Control. So, he put out a notice for do not disturb. We are actually about to go into his office right now. And if you're wondering, there is a survival horror aspect to this as well. Just mentioning that. This is where I realized the video was not recorded.
You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Alright, so apparently Trench had a bad day. Can I, Zachariah Trench.
Something's outside. Was coming here a mistake? And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
This is the original challenge. You must choose to be the chosen one.
Where am I?
So whoever's speaking to her mind is speaking to her from this large upside down pyramid right here. And as you know, this is kind of like your basic tutorial. It's telling you can climb. Yeah, that didn't happen. Just pretend that didn't happen. So yeah, this is the basic tutorial stage. It lets you know what you can do. You can jump. You can climb. You can climb to get up here. You can melee, so whenever somebody gets close, you just stick them in the face. And then they give you...
Same gun.
the gun that controls the house. We've got the
Okay.
gun.
Now I have a gun.
Right trigger to fire. Destroy the copies. Now this gun does not have ammo. It recharges on its own. So there is that. Alright, so let's move on with the tutorial. Now we gotta look at these guys. Like, look at their, don't they look like, well, they don't look like tall graves. Well, they look like tall graves. For some reason their bodies shrink. You get too close, you get melee. How am I missing the head though? I don't understand that. Don't understand how I'm missing the head, but wow, I knocked him over. Alright, let's go on to the center. Enemies drop health, yeah, I get that. You wield the gun. You. The board appoints you. Congratulations, Director.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as Director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
Just checking, you know. So if you're wondering, why would you be happy to be in a place like this? Well, just imagine if you were someone who believed that aliens existed, right? And then all of a sudden, your whole life, growing up, you had an encounter or two, maybe, who knows. Oops, didn't mean to do that. And then all of a sudden, you come here and you see all of this. After everyone's been calling you crazy, you know, you ain't seen nothing. But then you see this, and you know you're not crazy. If you picture if you were Mulder from the X-Files. Oh, okay.
What is that? You can't let this happen. 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 You can't let this happen! You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen. You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror.
Apparently, FBI security has become possessed by whatever that red stuff was. Can I open this door now? I cannot. So I don't even have clearance to level 1 right now. What did I just pick up? Collectibles. I'm about to say this is the object of power known as the service weapon.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
Oh boy.
The hotline, says the dead man. Okay.
Where are you? Headshots. Did they throw something over here? Okay, so in case you're wondering, what does the hiss do to humans who don't become possessed? They start doing this. They're just floating in the air, chanting whatever that is. I can kill them, but I'm not going to because I'm not ruthless. But yes, as you can see, they are floating in midair right now. The hiss has taken over. What was that? Undefined reading. Open assets. Nothing. Nothing. Oh, assets. Okay. You do not have clearance level. Oh, I don't have clearance to read that for some reason? I can open this. 6 max occupancy is 6 people. So apparently, Marshall AWE investigation. Apparently, being in here doesn't protect you from the hiss either. What is this? Headshot boost. Given how many headshots I've gotten so far, headshot damage, yes, I can use that. What collectible did I get? AWE. We checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. And as you heard in the video, AWE is Altered World event. So apparently there are creatures or otherworldly beings that are entering into our plane of reality. And whenever they do so, they create an object of power, which is one of these, like this pistol that I have right now.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
What? Why is this here? The pictures on the wall are different for everyone. Like, this is the first time she's entered this house. Quote unquote, the oldest house. So, how is this here? These people chanting are kind of getting on my nerves. But yeah, we are going to end this first episode here. As you see, this game can get kind of crazy. And it only gets, like, the conspiracies and stuff only get deeper as you go along. So that's why I'm anxious to just, spoil everything and just tell you all about it now. But, no, I'll let you see it for yourselves. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Next one's coming out real soon. Until then, you guys know what to do. Stay blessed.